What's going on, YouTube? rdapdan here. So this is my 15-day update on Minoxidil from Nioxin. This is the brand I'm taking. It's made by Nioxin. It's Minoxidil 5% for men. Day 15, I've been doing it twice a day, 1 milliliter a day, pretty much once in the morning and then one some point mid-afternoon once I have an opportunity to put it in. I put in 1 milliliter each time I do it, so 1 milliliter twice a day. That's what the directions recommends to do. And there hasn't been a whole lot of improvement, but might just be in my head, but no pun intended. But I do feel like I'm starting to get some hair growth back in this back area. Could just be because I had a haircut over the weekend, so that may be why. But I intend to keep my hair really short for a while using this product. I feel the shorter my hair is, the easier it is for this stuff to get into my hair and not get blocked by too much hair. So as I stated before, the only real side effects that I've noticed is it gets itchy, slightly irritated. It was starting to like kind of almost like scab up, like it was creating little blisters on my head. I don't know if you can see that or not. Potentially that could just be maybe in the middle of the night and it gets irritated or itches and I scratch in the middle of the night. I don't know. But I'll tell you, when you take a shower and the hot water hits your head, I don't know if you ever had like maybe like a rash or a sunburn or anything, that when the water hits it, it kind of like intensifies and it feels great at the same time. It's like a soothing itch feeling where it just kind of like does what scratching can't do. So that's how it feels when I take a shower. And obviously I've stated before, as far as the directions say on here, it says not to take a shower until you had it on your head for about 3 to 4 hours. So once you put this on your head, try not to touch it too much, or definitely don't want to take a shower or wash it out for 3 to 4 hours, or else it's not really getting time to soak in and do its thing. I feel like it's doing something, and from the videos that I've seen of other people that have posted on here, it definitely takes some time, maybe a cycle or two. That sounds like steroids. I'm on my first cycle of my Minoxidil, 15 days. Yesterday was Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to all of those people. And those of you that didn't have Valentine's Day, I'm sure yesterday wasn't your favorite day, but there's always next year. So now I'm going to show you guys how I put it in. It's not really rocket science, but I'm sure people are wondering, how do you put it on? Is there a trick to it? Nope. So you fill up the little dropper, which is like a little eyedropper, to the 1 milliliter mark. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but anyway, that little black line right there says 1.0 milliliter ml. So I've also been trying to hit this area too a little bit, because as you can see, it's a little bit receding there. Not horrible, but I do hit the back area first. What I do is I just kind of slowly drop it and spread it around, and feels pretty good. It's like a dog getting a head scratch. If you have somebody else to do this for you, I'm sure that would make it a little bit easier, but it's not that hard. So there I've used probably about half of the milliliter. Get that area nice and good. And then I'll hit this area right here. And just about done. Now you'll notice when you're doing this that you'll feel it slightly, depending, some areas you get on a little bit more than others, starts to kind of drip and run. So you can either use your finger or you can use the side of the dropper, which I prefer to use, because I feel like if I'm using my finger, a couple of things might happen. One, I'm going to wipe most of it off and it's going to get on my finger. Two, my finger is going to be pretty oily, because the stuff is oily. And number three, most important, is I don't want to grow hair on my finger. So I use the side of the dropper. And I don't really think I'm going to grow hair on my finger. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's 10 a.m. I waited to do it till I got here in the office so I could show you guys. Usually I do it in the morning after I take a shower. And again, I live in a federal halfway house. I served 13 months in federal prison, and before they let you completely go back into society, they make you live in a federal halfway house. So Monday through Friday, I live in a federal halfway house. I come to work. This is my office. So I get out most of the day, and on the weekends I go home Friday to Sunday. So asking somebody to put this on my head would be kind of weird. I'm asking, you know, a federal inmate, hey, can you massage my head with this this medicine to help make my hair grow? It's just a weird situation. I get people looking at me like I'm crazy as that is when I put it in the halfway house, but I don't care. So yeah, so stay tuned, because next week I will have another video, same time, might be a different location, but I'm assuming it's going to take a minimum of 3 to 4 bottles before I'm completely satisfied, and I'm going to keep my hair short through most of the duration until I really see it coming in. But I do notice some slight difference from before. Kind of hard for you guys to tell, I'm sure, but for me it does feel like, even when I touch it, it feels a little more fluent with hair, where before it felt a lot like smoother up there, kind of like a bald spot. If you have any questions or comments or likes or dislikes, please post on my video, on my comment page. Like my video, share my video, subscribe to my video, and I appreciate the responses and the reviews. Alright guys, that's rdapdan. See you next week.